Yes, good evening, everyone. Good evening to all of our leaders, CheonBo Victors, blessed families, brothers and sisters. Welcome po to our CheonBo Monday Club. So please continue on inviting our dearest beloved brothers and sisters to please join us in this meeting this evening. Thank you po. Once again, good evening to our FFWPU Asia Pacific Regional President, President Masaichi Hori, to our 21 Chair of Asia Pacific, Dr. Robert S. Kittel and Mrs. Teresia Kittel, to our Asia Pacific General Affairs and PR Department Director, Dr. Julius Malikdem, to our Asia Pacific IAYSP President, Reverend Ronnie Sudusta, to our Director for Church Growth Asia Pacific and the Philippines, we have Dr. Jaime O. Vergara and Mrs. Shirley Vergara, and to other leaders from other nations, we have here present in our Zoom meeting, Reverend Hajime Saito, and to other leaders, also to our national leader here in the Philippines, we have Reverend Leo Angelo T. Halog, and from other countries, in Thailand, we have present also here is Reverend Kamal, and our other distinguished leaders from other nations. To all of our blessed families, CheonBo Victors, brothers and sisters, welcome po to our 81st Asia Pacific CheonBo Monday Club. So we are happy to see you here this evening and for your presence as you attended our meeting. So we are just 94 here in the Zoom meeting. So we are hoping that we could continue to invite our brothers and sisters for us to receive more inspiration this evening as our CheonBo couple, Mr. Wenceslao and Mrs. Jassy Manabat shared their best practices this evening. So yeah, our Thailand interpreter is available, and please inform us if there are still participants that came from other countries that don't understand Thailand or English. So please coordinate with us so that we can assign you as an interpreter, or the other participants can understand also. So I hope that everyone's ready for this evening. So to preside the meeting, or our meeting for this evening, may I call on our Church Growth Department Director for Asia Pacific, Reverend Jaime O. Vergara. Good evening po.
Thank you so much, Ms. Julina, our Secretary General for our Church Growth in Asia Pacific. So welcome once again to our 81st special CheonBo families today, September 11, 2023. And to begin with our Monday CheonBo Club, first let us offer our greetings and our deep respect, our love to our Heavenly Parent and our victorious true parents. Let us offer our vow to Heavenly Parent and true parents. Junji in Champo Menenke CheonBo Baro. And now I would like to invite our Honorable Rene and Ma'am Lorna Lansan to lead us in the opening prayer. Let's welcome our Honorable Rene to lead us in the opening prayer.
Let us pray. 사랑하시는 하늘 부모님, 존재인 참 부모님, 감사합니다. 사랑합니다. Our loving Heavenly Parents, we come before you in this beautiful evening as one family with all the leaders, brothers and sisters in Asia Pacific, together with our hardworking CheonBo couples and families as we march forward in alignment with our two parents, our beloved two mother. We pray, Heavenly Parents, that this meeting, the CheonBo Club meeting, we could be able to understand more your heart, and we could be able to inspire others to march forward regardless of whatever limitations and difficulties that we encounter in our missions and responsibilities. As long as we are with you, our hearts, our mind, and our desire is to really comfort and liberate your parents. And through this united family in Asia Pacific, we pray that we will gather our strength, our determination in order for us to bring victory and glory to your providence. And we could be able to really protect the foundation and your legacy. And we could be able to expand this through the power of the power of the witnessing as well as the education. Through this CheonBo Monday Club meeting, we could be able to receive guidances and inspiration and best practices for the parents. For tonight, we are so lucky and fortunate to listen to our elders couple, Kuya Wincy and Jassy Manhamat, and they will share to us their hard works and their determinations for the advancement of their providence as well as in the region in parents. Once again, thank you so much for everything, and we invite you to be with us from the beginning until the end. Yes, I would like to offer and report this in our name, Rene and Lorna Lansangan. Blessed all family, this I pray. Adieu.
Adieu. Adieu. Thank you so much, our Honorable Rene and Sangan, for the opening prayer. And so we would like once again to welcome everyone to our 81st special CheonBo families. So let us greet each other. Those who are in the Zoom to show your reactions by giving your clap, your thumbs up, or your heart to show that we are one in this Zoom meeting. So once again, welcome to our 81st CheonBo family, especially, of course, to our Chon Iwad Chairman, Dr. Robert S. Kittel and Tita Teresa Kittel, even though they're not around with us in this meeting. And also together with our regional president, President Masaichi Puri, who are now in Nepal, are having their meeting at the same time, but I know the heart and their spirit is with us in this meeting. And also, we would like also to recognize, of course, our PR and Reverend Julius B. Malikden, joining with us this evening, our national leader from Highland, Reverend Kamon, our Reverend Hajimi from Cambodia, and to our distinguished leaders, our national leader in the Philippines, Reverend Leo Angelo T. Halog, and all our CheonBo families in Thailand, in the Philippines, in Asia Pacific, and also in other countries, in Brazil, in Korea. We would like once again to welcome everyone in this 81st special CheonBo family meeting. So tonight, to begin our meeting, I would like to invite our Reverend Dr. Julius B. Malikden to give us the welcoming remarks. Let's welcome our Reverend Dr. Julius Malikden to give us the welcoming remarks to begin our meeting tonight. Let's welcome him with our virtual clap.
Thank you very much, Dr. Jimmy Vergara. Greetings to all our leaders who are here, especially from our national leader in the Philippines, Thailand, and all others. I hope I can see all the others later on. They will be recognized. So all brothers and sisters and CheonBos from different countries in Heavenly Asia Pacific, good evening. And yeah, we are gathered once again. Looks like just a few days ago, we have this Monday evening meeting, and then we are here again. Uh, Looks like now 1 week is really very fast. It's like few nights only, and then suddenly again we are here. But as I have shared several times, every Monday is a great opportunity to recharge as we listen to some testimonies of breakthroughs, struggles, and victories of our CheonBo victors. Especially this time, President Hori is encouraging all our blessed families to be able to share their testimonies, not only the victorious testimonies, but also how they could overcome difficulties. So these are really very touching, very moving. In fact, this is something that can also move the heart of true mother. So that's why every time we listen and then we encourage each other. And also, one of the goals of this Monday CheonBo meeting is to encourage the CheonBo challengers. That's why we are inviting also in this gathering our candidates, our potential CheonBos, so that they can listen and then at the same time they can hear, some best practices on how they can also improve, how they can also develop their works in the CheonBo mission. So we're hoping to hear more testimonies in the front line from all our CheonBos, not only in the Philippines, but later on we will schedule also some testimonies from other nations. So maybe Dr. Jimmy will also start putting in the schedules some of our CheonBo victors from other countries. This time we will hear a testimony from one of our elder couples and one of our pioneer CheonBos in the Philippines, the couple of Kuya Wensi and Ate Jassy Manabat. Some of you might be familiar with them, and then also their children like Jayon, who is now in Korea. So they will be sharing to us their CheonBo victory and their follow up. Just quickly, I would like to share because I think some of our leaders attended a meeting last time when we had a meeting September 7 with our international headquarters. And in this meeting, actually, President Son Yong-chon, our international president of FFWPU, was there. And we were so happy because, it's not easy to have a meeting with our international president. Looks like it never happened before. So this is like unprecedented. Usually when we have meeting with the IHQ, only when we are in Korea during CheonLGOP Leaders Assembly, together with other regions. But this time, that meeting is only centering on Asia Pacific. Of course, in that meeting, they listened to our reports. So President Hori gave update report. And then also President Song listened intently to some of our key projects that we're doing in Asia Pacific. So during the meeting last week, there were two featured projects that are happening in Asia Pacific. One is in Solomon Island, and the other project is with the Mandaean community in Australia. And also we gave updates about the database system, how we are doing now and implementing it in our region, how we merge the former Asia Pacific 1 and Asia Pacific 2 together into one database. So we also give those updates. And then in the end, President Song gave very important, very simple, direct guidance. And I would like to share some of it because I think this is also very much fitting for all our CheonBos to listen to this kind of message from President Song. He actually mentioned that this time True Mother is calling for true church growth. So he used the word true, totoo, no, in Tagalog, totoo, true church growth. So that means he was saying like we should not only think of numbers. So this is not just a number thing wherein we start counting only like number of people who attend the seminars, number of new guests, number of people who, finish the Divine Principle workshop, and then number of new members who join our movement. So it's not only a number thing. President Song said, not only quantity. What True Mother is expecting when she said practical church growth. So it's not only growth in membership, which is numbers, but also Mother is expecting growth in our members. So that means qualitative growth. So there are two things that President Song was mentioning: quantitative growth, which is number of members, new members, or inactive members that became active, or resting members that became active. So that is quantitative growth. But Mother is also expecting qualitative growth. How much our members are growing in their life of faith. How much our members are participating actively in terms of traditions. For example, our vigil prayers or our worship service, or how much we practice tithings and donations. So these are practical church growth. In fact, President Song gave one example. So it's not only number thing. It may not reflect in the numbers, but let's say one of our member is attending only worship service once a month. But then this month, this member already started to attend more, like twice or even 3 times or even 4 times that month. Then this is growth. So that's why President Song emphasized about this point. And then he said that only when we have qualitative change in us, then we can achieve real quantitative change, which is very important, right? Only when we achieve real qualitative change, then automatically we can achieve quantitative change. So I think this speaks a lot about our responsibility as CheonBo, that it's not only numbers, always thinking, for example, of how many new members, how many are attending workshops, but how much we develop our relationship with them, how much we guide them in their life of faith and connect them more towards attendance to our heavenly parents and true parents. So let's do our best, and let's, based on this expectation of our true mother, especially President Song mentioned that whenever mother thinks of Asia, mother is happy. And then the reason is that because Asia is young, we have many young members in Asia. And this makes True Mother happy, because that means we are witnessing to young people who are the hope of that nation. So always we have to think how to connect our CheonBo mission with national restoration. Then we will be guided in the right way how we can support our True Mother in this most important time. Lastly, before I end, you can see my background. This is 14th PCLC Online Fellowship that will happen tomorrow. That will be 2 p.m. Manila time, 1 p.m. Bangkok. So I'm encouraging also our CheonBo to join, because you are also clergy. You are also religious leaders. You are tribal messiahs. So aside from inviting our Christian clergies, it's good if you could also join in this online fellowship and support our Christian clergies who are attending this online workshop. So I think later on, how you will register in this workshop, how to join in this fellowship, will be posted in the group chat. So thank you very much. Let's have a great and victorious Monday CheonBo meeting today. 감사합니다.
Thank you so much to our Reverend Dr. Julius Marigden. He is at the same time also our sub-regional director for Southeast Asia, and also our PR and administration director. So thank you, Trudy. We are so inspired always when our Reverend Dr. Julius gave his opening message, because he always inspires us and guide us on the direction of our meeting, and also making the summary of what had happened, the previews, and also what we have to look forward. especially as CheonBo families. Now, as we have this meeting with President Song last week, truly again, this is an encouragement and reminder for all of us that we need to really grow, a true church growth, or in other words, what we call practical church growth. So it's really, again, this is a very wonderful inspiration and guidelines again to each and one of us to move forward in fulfilling our responsibility. So once again, let us again express our gratitude to our Reverend Dr. Julius Balikdem for his welcome remarks as we begin our 81st special CheonBo Families Meeting. Thank you, our Reverend Dr. Julius Balikdem. Okay, so at this point, as much as we wanted also to hear from our 21 Chairman, Dr. Robert Esquitel and Tita Teresia, actually now they went to Nepal to join the Ancestors Liberation Blessing because also the tribe is in Nepal. And so right now they have also the same time meeting with our members and leaders in Nepal. So that's why they cannot join with us this meeting. However, I know they really wanted to join because they never absent themselves in attending this meeting. However, because of that co-equal, very important meeting also with our Nepal brothers and sisters, that's why they cannot join this meeting tonight. So at this point, we would like to move now to the best practices of one of our CheonBo families, as they were already been introduced as one of our pioneers, and they are very dedicated couple and also fulfilling their mission as HTM, not only for their tribe, but also helping other tribe to fulfill their mission, especially in the central Luzon. And we're very proud that the couple already have 3 grandchildren at 3rd generation, and they're growing because of having many children. So without further ado, let us put our hands to welcome our Honorable Mr. and Mrs. Wenceslao and Jassy Manabat for their best practices, their testimony for this evening. Let's welcome them with our virtual clap.
Good evening to everyone. Can you hear? Okay.
Yes, loud and clear.
So we are so grateful to our Heavenly Parents and victorious true parents for this wonderful opportunity to share with you our life of faith on how we could be able to do our HTM here, Central Luzon. And because of true parents' victory, and also our Heavenly Parents, as well as our leaders, we were able to do our HTM here in Region 3, Central Luzon. And also, I'm so grateful also to my spouse, Jassy, and she is really very active in following God and true parents. So we have video recorded already. So
would you like to ask share the screen?
Can I ask the to share our video, the MC?
Rose.
Ku-
Where is Rose?
Kuya Jimmy?
You sent to Rose this one. Yeah, okay.
Good evening to everyone.
Good evening.
Today, we're going to share with you our second stages of testimony of CheonBo couples. But before that, we're going to introduce to you our couples and our family. My name is Wenceslao Manabat.
And I am Jassy Rodriguez Sans Manabat.
We joined the blessing in January 12, 1989 in Korea,
We are 1,275 couples.
and we became CheonBo in 2020.
Yeah, we have 6 children. My other daughter is Jayon Sansmanabat, and then she's also was blessed 2012. And then she have 3 children, and then she's also CheonBo last 2021. And then our second daughter is Jayon Sansmanabat, and she also blessed 2017. And then she's also one of CheonBo Challenger 2023, and she's also bachelor accountant graduate. And then third of Sam, where the son is Vincent Sansmanabat. She's also bachelor accountancy in a blessing candidate. And then Ping Pong Sansmanabat, he's also bachelor also IT graduate. And then she's also blessing candidate. And then we have also our youngest, 2 doctors, Jin Jones Sansmanabat, senior high school graduate, and Tumiwa Sansmanabat, senior high school graduate.
Let us read the words of our two parents. After Jesus died and ascended into heaven, he gave Peter the key to the kingdom of heaven. However, I am giving you the key to the kingdom of heaven while I'm still alive. I'm not giving them to you so you can be saved as an individual. I'm giving them to you so you can save your entire tribe. You are to become the Messiah of your home church. I'm not speaking empty words. Whatever you sow on earth, you will reap in the spirit world. Who among you will unearth the greatest numbers of diamonds from the diamonds mine of the universe? It depends on how much effort you make. We Unification Church members are mining the diamonds mine of the universe. We're doing it through home church. Now I would like to show to you the name list of our 43 couples. Now we're going to share with you the testimony belong to our 43 couples.
Good morning. I was invited by Ate Jassy and Kuya Wensi year 2009 to study in IVLC. Year 2017, I joined the Blessing, and we are privileged now to have a daughter who is 6 months old. Through our daughter, we get to experience a small glimpse of how much God loves us. And now we are determined to embody the teaching of our true parents' dream in every family. It may not be easy, but we are working hard for it. We are living here in South Korea. We are one in helping to establish the Tongil Mudo martial arts here. We are grateful to Ate Jassy and Kuya Wensi for passing the blessing they received to us. Really appreciate their hard work and dedication.
Olá, o meu nome é Anísio e eu sou filho espiritual da Jaci Manabate. Aqui estou com a minha esposa. Nós somos da bênção dos 30 mil casais e somos atualmente líderes aqui em um dos estados do Brasil. Nós somos também famílias CheonBo e queremos, neste momento, nos congratular com a família ou com a tribo da Jaci Manabate, seus familiares, parabenizá-la também pela sua vitória como uma família CheonBo vitoriosa. Deus abençoe a todos.
Good morning, good morning. Have a pleasant day to all people watching this video around the globe. Let me introduce myself to you. My name is Wesley Manabat, married to Clarita Medina Manabat. I have 5 children, 2 girls and 3 boys. At present, I am residing in General Tino, Nueva Ecija, Philippines. Let me first share to you my involvement in the Unification Church. In the year 1982, I invited first in Philippine International Convention Center. In the year 2013, I received a lot of blessings. My first blessing was in Araneta Coliseum, Cubao, Quezon City. My second blessing was in Inares Complex, Antipolos City, Rizal. And my third blessing was in Wesleyan Gym, Wesleyan University, Cabanatuan City, Nueva Ecija. I also attended series of seminars which was discussed the exposition of the divine principles. My last seminar was in the year 2013, which was discussed the CheonBo education. Let me introduce to you the person who invited me. They are Wenceslao Manabat and his wife, Jassy Santos Manabat.
Hello everybody, I'm Lita Geronimo from San Leonardo, Nueva Ecija. I belong to 30,000 couple, got blessed with Korean. I have 1 boy and 1 girl. My boy got blessed last May 7th at the HJ Cosmic Blessing Festival with a Malaysian Philippine second generation, introduced to us by Bishop Benny Kaime from her tribe. My girl is not yet blessed and she's working in USA as a nurse. I've been living in Busan, Korea for almost 27 years. I was witnessed by Pastor Wensi when I was a nursing student in Cabanatuan City, but he was given a mission to another place. I continued my Divine Principle lecture at the center. He got surprised that I became a chosen one. All I know about Pastor Wensi's family, they sacrifice a lot for the providence. No matter what happened, they keep their life of faith and up until now, keep doing their mission. How did the principle change my life? Well, when I was in the Philippines, I thought I was kind. But when I moved in fatherland, I came to know more myself and my limitations. Living in fatherland is a good privilege, but in order to keep my life of faith, I have to overcome many trials, tribulations, and pains. All these unforgettable spiritual battles and experiences that I overcame changed or influenced my life to become more stronger. After less than 3 decades living in fatherland, I'm still working to finish my CheonBo mission. Though I am still far from true parents' standard, but I have established a strong spiritual foundation and many miracles happen in my family. Thank you very much.
My name is Berna Paderes, and my Korean name is Insuk Moon. We received blessing 1992, 30,000 people, and we have only 1 child. The name is Han Mi-yu. My husband is Chang Wan-yu. And then we have only 1 child, Han Mi-yu, and she already graduated Bachelor of Science in Social Welfare in Mukpo University, and now at present she is working in Mukpo University as a student guidance counselor. And my husband is a farmer, but that is not our farm. We just only plant. Then it's a blessing to us. because we live house free, and then I'm so very grateful with my spiritual father in Manabat. I was witness in Philippines, Iloilo City, during CARP mission, and then at the time, 1983, I was witness. In 1984, I become full-time. I go in Manila and assign in HQ as a headquarter accountant. And then, at that time, we do mission 9 years. Then I go back to Iloilo and do witnessing. Full-time, 9 years full-time. And then I was based to Korean, and now I'm stay here in Korean. And I have also do my own witnessing here in Korea. Then I have also able to liberate the Philippine ancestors and Korean ancestors, blessing also. And I'm so very thankful for that, for our two parents and heavenly parents.
A blessed day to everyone. I am Eladio R. Santiago and my wife,
Aniseta C. Santiago,
of Luzon, Bungabon, Nueva Ecija, Philippines, being the Universal Peace Federation and Ambassador for Peace, is to promote universal moral values, a strong family life, interreligious cooperation, international harmony, and establishment of culture and peace. As Father Moon's word, today I tell you clearly that God's strategy for our salvation is for us to love our enemy. You and the adherents of the unification who have followed me until now are the representatives of history and of the current world. You know how heaven's remarkable secret. Now all of you have to do this. Adopt this principle, practice it, and thus become true men and women. Do this, and you are sure to become key players in bringing about world of peace. Become a true peacemaker. Make God your first priority. God is at the foundation and axis of peace. Don't put priority on possession, money, fame, or position. Always act in reference to God's heart and love. In order to make God the first priority, you first need a life of devotion and prayer.
My name is Adelina S. Espada, and my husband name is Romeo Espada, who was passed away 2016, September 26, 2016. I was blessed on August 15, 2015. We were successfully finished our 40 days and 3 days ceremony. We were invited by Pastor Wenceslao and Jassy Manabat, who presently reside in Cabanatuan City. I have 2 sons and 2 daughters. I have 1 son and 1 daughter who was graduated in IPLC 2020 and then 2023. After the blessing, I am very grateful to have to true parents and heavenly parents for all the blessing I have received and all true parents teaching that I have practiced now to become a model family. And I hope that someday my children will receive the blessing to continue God's providence.
Thank you.
Thank you. Adju.
Sige.
My name is Olivia Sapmili. My husband is
Jason Salbili.
I was blessed August 15, 2015. I have 4 children. I finished my 40 days and 3 days ceremony. I was invited by Pastor Wensilao Manabat and Jasi Manabat. I live at Sitio Lagpan, Barangay General Luna, Caranglan, Nueva Ecija. I am happy that I received the blessing from true parents. Thank you.
Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Ginang Pasita L. Baljubar na nakatira po sa Barangay General Luna, Caranglan, Nueva Ecija. Ang akin pong husband ay si Ginoong Jaime Baljubar. Na kami po ay nakareceive po ng blessing po noon pong September 15, 2015. At sa kasalukuyan po, ako po ay kagawad po dito sa amin pong barangay. At gayon din po, pinapamahagi ko sa aking mga kabarangay. Hinihikayat ko po sila na sa bawat pa-blessing po ng aming pong pastor na si Pastor Manabat at si Ma'am Yasen Manabat, hinihikayat ko po ang aking mga kabarangay na mga couples po na para po sila ay umattend po sa bawat pa-blessing po nila na para sa ganun po ay maging huwaran po sila sa kanilang pamilya at sa kanila pong mga anak. Para sa ganun po, maging patuloy na maging buo ang kanilang pamilya na para po makakon po sila sa ating Panginoon, mapalapit po sila sa ating Panginoon kasama po ang kanilang mga anak. Patuloy rin po ako na tumutulong po sa kanila kay Ma'am Jancy at saka po kay Pastor Manabat sa tuwing sila po ay magpapablessing po dito po sa aming barangay. Hanggang dito na lang po at muli po magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Salamat po.
Good day everyone. I'm CheonBo.
I'm Jain Manabat.
We are grateful to give testimony in front of our leaders and especially my parents-in-law, Mr. and Mrs. Wenceslao and Jesh Manabat. We received the matching and blessing by True Parents 2012 March 24 in Korea, Cheonjong. When we start a family, we try to think how to become Heavenly Tribal Messiah according to True Parents direction. At the same time, my parents and my parents-in-law are doing HTM. And we had a chance to do Heavenly Tribal Messiah in the Philippines because our vision was in the Philippines before.
We are so grateful for the foundation of our Heavenly Parents, True Parents, and also my parents in the Philippines, and most especially all our brothers and sisters in the Philippines. We could fulfill our 430 couples. We are thankful for our parents who have helped us and supported us in General Tino and Cabanatuan blessings, and also in the Region 4 family like Vergara and Gavaran family, and all the staffs who have supported us in the Cardona blessing. We are so thankful. Actually, that time we have a 5-year-old daughter and I was pregnant, and it was not really easy to do all the challenges in the 430 journey alone. And through the help of our community in the Philippines, we were able to fulfill it. Thank you so much. Right now, we are here in Mokpo, Korea. We are now in the church and we are doing our mission here. And despite our presence in the absence in the Philippines, our parents continuously visiting our spiritual children. So we are so grateful to our parents.
We hope to go Philippines someday so that we can meet our parents, and then also at the same time we can meet our 430 couples in the Philippines. Thank you very much.
Thank you
감사합니다.
very much.
Hello everyone, I'm Jaeyoung Manabat.
I'm Yasutoshi Park, and we were blessed in 2017.
And we have completed our 430 Heavenly Tribal Messiahship blessing. So 430 couples have received the blessing, and this is with the big support and help of my parents. So our tribe is in the Philippines, and back when we haven't been blessed yet, I was able to witness seeing my parents just how hardworking they are, their utmost sincerity, utmost dedication, and love for others, and especially their unwavering faith for God and true parents. Where back when we were still building our 430 couples, which is before our blessing, which is basically our family's 430 couples, we were doing the house to house, and some giving holy wines, emceeing, hosting large events. And I was just like, how are they able to do that? Particularly my parents, especially, were not financially stable at all. And so it was just crazy how great and amazing they are, and they're definitely someone that I always look up to. And just looking forward, we are definitely determined to continuously support on raising our tribe and giving them the education, of course with the support of my parents, the right education that they need for them to be closer to heavenly parents and true parents, and for them to truly understand as well the divine principle and strengthen their faith.
Wish that on the coming years, on the future, in the coming 100 years, 1,000 years, that the spiritual foundation you have established through this HDM CheonBo mission will remain. It will be a very, very sad experience in the afterlife to watch all this foundation that you have worked so hard for. Some of you have worked your entire life building this foundation. It will be very sad to imagine that once you go to the spirit world, this foundation will be lost because not so much determination was passed on to the next generation. And this is one thing that I would like to emphasize while there is time, since majority of the CheonBo couples right now are also closing life expectancy. So this is very, very important to emphasize, I believe. And I also want to share how HDM activities has changed me as a person. For more than 14 years, I tried to support the church in many different ways, through many different church departments and activities. And I must say that the closest experience I have to understanding God's heart is through HDM education of these couples. Because when we visit hundreds of families and really talk to them, we do not just simply give lecture directly, but we also try to understand their situation in life. We try to be a friend to these couples. We try to understand their problems, their pain, and really being there for them, even offering emotional support to them. And as I get more and more aware to the situations of these people, I become less and less driven by my own individual concerns and more driven by holistic concerns, by concerns to really do something towards that could impact thousands of peoples and even millions of peoples. And I realized that the only way to really overcome our own individual desires is by really going out there and involving with the lives of so many. That this is possible. This has been possible through HDM activities, and this, I believe, brought me closer to understanding God's heart as He is the parent of humanity, and I'm very, very grateful for that. And I wish the same for my parents. I hope that after they go to the spirit world, that this foundation will remain, and not just remain for many generations, but also grow, expand, and multiply for many generations to come. And for this reason, I realized the importance of establishing HDM centers and maximizing the activities around these HDM centers. As well as I do not expect it to be an easy process. That's why I invited my parents to offer condition to maximize the determination that we can have in maintaining these HDM centers. Since 2022, we are doing skip meal condition, and until now we're still doing it. Trying to value this mission more than our physical desires is how we attract support from the spirit world. And really, I'm very, very amazed by all the results my parents has delivered this year, being able to conduct, I think, more than 10 blessings around different barangays attended by hundreds of couples. It's really, really mind-blowing how this all happened through the conditions that we have offered. And we also started Sunday service, regular Sunday service around these areas of Karanglan, Haen, and some barangays in Cabanatuan that is now currently being attended by, I think, around 60 to 80 people monthly. These blessed couples are not attending Sunday service regularly before, and now they are attending regularly. So probably, I think they should also be considered as part of the first 70 days witnessing results. But we were not able to report that in time, I think. I hope that what's most important to us is over time, for many, many years to come, this foundation would have a steady increase, even not a very fast increase. The most important is it grows steadily on the future.
We would like to share with you our journey as a CheonBo couples on how we raise up our 43 couples, 3 stages. The first stages of our journey in our CheonBo life is we offer Johnson condition skip meal from December to May together with Pilsong Santos Manabat. We offer also bowing condition and then morning devotion with Dr. Yong.
Yeah, aside by this internal preparation, we also start preparing some environment for we our spiritual children to be educated, and then also the spiritual children, the CheonBo challenger, to be educated, and at the same time also we conduct partnership with the government, chair and that head and the organization. You all can be able to create environment for you to be educated or partners for we conduct the blessing activities and introduce to parents vision to the community.
Because of the Johnson condition, the entire spirit world is working with us. We give the inspiring orientations for the BHW with the permission of every barangay captain. We successfully conduct blessings of 7 barangays: Magsaysay Sur, Cabanatuan City, and Barangay Bunga, Karanglan, and also Barangay Hoson, Barangay Piyot, Barangay Minoli, and Kapitalan, and also in Barangay Cruz Roja. Almost every barangay, more than 100 couples attended. Our second stages of our journey as a CheonBo couples is we give them education. We give them education about module 1 to 10. And also sometimes we give lectures of the divine principles. And also we give divine principle books and module books to every couples so that they can read the books in their house. And then our third stages of our journey, CheonBo couples, we organize Sunday service in our HTM area. And we have also happy time after Sunday service. We eat together, sopas, and different kinds of food. And also, we also visited in their house, and we offer hontoke and also home brew. And then and also through this education, we encourage also many couples to join the ancestors' liberation and blessing. And then our future plan and determination is we will continue to educate our blessed members, and we're going to establish, build a CheonBo Church next year in Caranglan, and also in General Pino, Haen, and Cabanatuan City. In last April 2, 2023, we also have a sport festival in Caranglan. More than 200 young people joined contest of basketball for the youth and volleyball for the youth. They're so happy, and we conclude our HTM in swimming in San Fabian, Zambales Beach, together with a student who help us in our interfaith peace family blessing, as well as together with our HTM partner, Teresita Isumi. Our goal is to make Caranglan model book town by 2027, as well as General Tino, Haen, and Cabanatuan City. Thank you very much for the support of our Heavenly Father, true parents, and all our leaders. Mabuhay!
Additional part of the third stages of our journey as CheonBo couples. Because of the support of our Heavenly Parents and Victorious True Parents, and also our Johnson, we were able to help 3 couples to accomplish their vertical and horizontal, like Jayang Manabat, finished vertical and horizontal. Eli Isumi finished the vertical and horizontal. Elsa Santos finished the vertical and more than 200 horizontal. And also from the children of our HTM, 12 students finished, graduated in IPLC, and then 5 families joining the Ancestors Liberation, like Palaños family, Rene Makilang, Elsa Santos, Ana Marie Cipriano, and then Aaron Espada and Richard Arines. And now we have 5 students are very active in supporting the HTM, and also they are also joining the vigil prayer. And then they are children of our HTM in our area. So we believe that through this HTM, we can change the destiny of our nation. Once again, thank you very much to our Heavenly Father and Victorious True Parents, as well as to our HTM partner, Ate Tess Isumi, Noritaka Isumi, and also our Micho Park and Jayang Manabat. Thank you very much. Mabuhay all CheonBo couples!
Wow. Thank you so much, our Honorable Wenceslao and Jasmine Manabat, for that very amazing and the wonderful presentation for this evening's best practices on your second stage of the CheonBo family testimony. You really deserve a heart clap. So let's everybody say, let's offer a heart clap to the couple of our Honorable Wenceslao and Jassy Manabat. Heart. So thank you. We are so inspired with your presentation for this evening, that you had made an outline of the first phase, the second phase, and the third phase of your plan. Truly, we can feel that you had really planted, you have made the root in the Central Luzon, and you will never be forgotten because of each TM that you have established in the Central Luzon. You are truly the father, the ancestors of each TM in Central Luzon. So we look forward that you are going to have more fruits, not only this time, but also even when you have to go to the spiritual world, but still we can see big numbers of the Manabat couple, Manabat tribe, and more couples will be coming out because of the foundation that you have laid in the Central Luzon. So congratulations once again to our Honorable Wenceslao and Jassy Manabat for the very wonderful presentation, testimonies from your CheonBo families to your children. Truly, you're the champion of Johnson. Congratulations again, our Honorable Wenceslao and Ati Jassy Manabat. So once again, let us give them our virtual clap for their presentation. Thank you so much. So please make a written report, because this is going to be submitted to our True Mother. Make the summary report of your presentation tonight, because True Mother will be very happy to hear this testimony that you have presented this evening. And so with that, we would like to move now to the reflection. Of course, no other than to give the reflection is our IAYSP President of Asia Pacific and our Vice President at the same time of Asia Pacific. Let's welcome our Reverend Ronnie Sutustan. Let's welcome him with our virtual clap.
Aju, annyeonghaseyo. Sawadee magandang gabi po, and good evening everyone. Let me share my screen. Today I was tasked to give my reflection, but I'm given a little more time to share my reflection po. Before, I would want to share the inspiration I received from Tita Jassy and Tito Wency. Let me share some of the inspirations that I have gathered. I believe Heavenly Parents and True Parents is talking to me. And since President Song, like a tagline is communication and sharing, to communicate and share. I would want to share these inspirations to everyone. Ninong Julius mentioned in his speech about our meeting with the international headquarters, in the presence of our international president, Song, and also the other IHQ staff, President Hori, Dr. Kitel, and some of the all the national leaders. In this meeting, Ninong Julius mentioned the sharing of President Song, how in my heart din po one thing that really strikes me when President Song said that whenever True Mother is talking about Heavenly Asia Pacific, whenever she's thinking about Asia Pacific, she's smiling. But why is she smiling? And then President Song said, because Heavenly Asia is young. You know, as I reflect, becoming Heavenly Asia is young does not only mean young people in age, but young in faith din po. Although you are 40 years, but you are full of vibrance, positivity in your life of faith. Whenever I can see Tita Jassy po and si Tito Wency, always, how to say this one, in Tagalog, it's agaw buhay for the mission. Like, everything. There po, self-denial, do not care about myself as long as we can do mission, that kind of spirit. Perhaps they could not share that much in their presentation, but Tito Wensi and Tita Jassy, sometimes, they are not, you can see them, they do not wear the most expensive clothes, but when in terms of mission, their heart is always in there. One thing that was shared in this meeting was Dr. President Song said when he went to Sao Tome and Principe, one of the demand there is to start the education, to start the to start the character education. And then President Song gave an opportunity that he can see in Heavenly Asia Pacific. In the Philippines, we are applying our character education, working with the government. And then he mentioned also Dr. Kittel's character education. If you are familiar with the four family loves, and then in the Philippines, we had also a character education that is embedded with the Philippine Constitution on it. And it's really good. I believe that through the partnership of Asia and Africa, we can really bring victory in the providence. There are many times in the past, talking about HTM before, the partnership of Africa and Asia. And then now we have another opportunity also to bring victory. I believe that heavenly parents, true parents, our true mother is relying on these two continents. When Asia and Africa could unite, and we can bring victory, not just in HTM, but as well as working with the government and also character education, then we can bring the providence into a higher level. That kind of inspiration, that kind of providential thinking, providential sight, we can see right now in our church. So that's my one sharing. The second sharing that I would want to share to everyone is this is a documentary in Netflix, and the title is Live to 100 Secrets of the Blue Zone. There is an American who researched those cities. Actually, there are 5 cities around the world where their population ages until 100. Many of their population in that city, their old age, their senior citizen reach 100. And so he researched what is the secret. Why do these cities, the citizen of these cities could reach until 100 of age and did not die? And then he shared it in Netflix. Anyway, one of the city that was mentioned is in Japan, Okinawa. So if we have Japanese here from Okinawa, I'll be sharing some of this one po. It's so many, I cannot discuss many things, but somehow the first one, these are the cultures that they can see in Okinawa. Medicinal food, caloric density, harahachibu, balanced life, moai, and ikigai. But I'll be talking only 2 since I do not have much time. The first one is ikigai. The research finding was that many of the citizens in Okinawa at that time, they know what is their ikigai. You wake up this morning, and then if you ask people, usually they said, what is your ikigai? What is your ikigai? Or what is your purpose? What has something to live for? And then, if we relate this into our HTM life, living a life of CheonBo, every day having that, to live a life of purpose, to wake up the next day thinking that you have the purpose to advance the providence through HTM. I may not be the best lecturer around the world. I may not be the best witnesser around the world, but God is working on me and I have a purpose in life. They said, the research said, if you wake up having that ikigai in your life every day, then you are more likely to live a long life, to reach 100 years old and die after. The second to the last that was shared is what we called Moai. In Okinawa, they have the culture of Moai. By Moai, they said it's people, people gathering together, people helping each other, people meeting them every day, helping each other. You know, for example, this culture of Muay is very rampant in Okinawa. Like these three friends, the age is 86, 93, and 95. The research asked why did they live this longer life? And one of the answer is the Muay culture. If we are to translate that one in our HTM, in the culture where we live in, um it's the small cell group, you know, that we gather our people becoming closer, not just acquaintance, but have a deeper relationship, helping each other. And in Muay, in Okinawa, they are giving, not giving, but they somehow raise money. They are giving donations so that this whoever goes to the hospital within this small group, they will use that money, and they understand that they has each other. They said one of the many in America, many people die because of loneliness. Many alone people. But in Okinawa, people, you know, at this age, they are not in the home for the aged. They are not in the care home, but they are just in their house every day, meeting together as muay, and then be able to have a longer life. The secret to longevity is is the cell group, small cell group. If we can find someone who will back us up, our friends, our peers, and if we will feel that we are less lonely, more likely we will live a longer life and we could reach 100. I wonder po why in the Philippines, we are do not belong to the blue zone or that one. But something that we can learn out of this documentary is if we are to live a longer life, if we are to know what is the secret to live up to 100, then the research says it's a purpose of life and having someone to support you, to back you up, having someone to be there, like a small cell group, knowing that you understand each other, you are Trinity, or maybe you are four, and you are helping each other. No one that whenever you are down, there are people who will help you. I remember one of the message of True Father in one of his word, True Father said, the sense of family is all that we have. If we lose that sense of family, then we are nothing. And this translates to that Moai culture in Okinawa. And right now, you know, inside our family, when we are looking in the Manabat family, how they can relate to each other as parents and daughters, you know, how they can support each other, not just out of that circle, but even outside of that circle, they can create small muais or small group, cell group, or trinity. Then it is the secret to live a life until 100 years old. That one po. So that's my second sharing. I just when while watching that Netflix, and I could help myself but having that deep gratitude to true parents, because those are true parents teachings, and then outside people are find the truthfulness in true father's word, the truthfulness in true mother's word. And now the more I understand why true mother is asking us to do CheonBo, to do HTM, to have a cell group, to have a trinity, then that one po. Now, to share more about the Manabat family, CheonBo testimony, Tito Wensi, Tita Jassy, thank you so much po. Um, the image of Tito Wensi for me is like Father Abraham. Not just because he has many sons, but Tito Wensi is like an image of a deep faith. He is one of the few elders that I can see whose life is unchanging. The life of devotion, the long life commitment towards the providence of true parents is unchanging. No matter who is the continental president, no matter who they are serving, but they have this lifelong commitment, this unchanging faith that they really show towards their mission. I do not know how to emphasize this enough for the foreigners who are attending our CheonBo Monday Club today. But Tito Wensi and Tita Jassy, their life is a life of devotion. Sometimes they do not have food to eat. Sometimes they do not have enough money. But you can still see their life of gratitude. And I believe that's what Dr. Young can see them, why they are really one of the blessed families in the Philippines that Dr. Young really recognized. The level of their Jongsong, the level of their life, the level of their love for heavenly parents and true parents is really deep. And their children can understand it. And I'm so happy that, Jayon could inherit this level of faith from them and the other children as well. Tito Wensi, Tita Jassy, thank you so much po. We know that you are not so much recognized. You are not recognized enough. But I know, and we all know, and you know that heaven is really so happy and so proud with your couple and with your family offering your life for the providence. And thank you for becoming a source of inspiration to many of our young people, not just to your children, but to all of us. Since when I first joined 2005 in the church until now, I could really witness how you live your life, a life of devotion. Thank you so much. In one of the closing words that I'll be sharing tonight is in Antipolo last Sunday service. I'm so happy because a second generation who is in the university level gave a sermon to our family members. In that Sunday service, one of the words that was shared, and I'm so inspired by Satomi Granada, she shared to us. She said, one who is always able to discern whether God is happy or sad could not become an evil person even if he tried. He could not go against the law of heaven even if he tried. As I listen to the testimony of Manabat family today, they are one of the family that I know who always wants to make true parents happy. Even though not so much food, they are really one who always on the run every day, 24/7 to make our heavenly parents happy. And a second generation who is a university student can share this deep word to all of us, helping us to further understand that we should live a life that we could ask whether the kind of life that I am living right now, this moment, what I am doing right now, will this make God happy or not? And in all of the moments of our life, if we ask this question, do I make God proud? Do I make true parents happy? Do I make true father happy? Do I make true mother happy? Satomi said, cannot become an evil person. Even though if we tried, we cannot become an evil person. Lastly, last of the word I'll be sharing is the inspiration I received from Chon Song Gyong in one of my hundukid this week. It says, do not always seek to receive grace. Do not always try to drink water from a well dug by someone. Follow the stream until you find a new spring of water. By the same token, when you conclude that the leader who has been inspiring you has reached his or her limit, you should offer greater devotion than that person did at the peak of inspiration. Then you will surpass that person. People of faith today do not know this. My dear blessed families, CheonBo victors, CheonBo challengers, um, I believe that if we offer greater devotion, many of our respected elders, respected leaders, respected lecturers, they are not, we were looking at them so high, like, I want to become like that leader. I want to become like that person. I want to become like that. But, because we know their peak of inspiration reach its climax and they are not now gone here in our church. And Father said, if we can offer greater devotion than that person, then the more heavenly parents, we can surpass them and heavenly parents will rely on us. There are many elders in our church. As I grow in the church, I saw so many elders. I look up to many of the elders. But the Manabat family, Tito Jassy, Tito Wens and Tita Jassy are the few person that I could still see now. Who is a beacon of inspiration, of devotion, and song to many of us, and still here. Thank you so much po. And I hope that just like them, we could find a new spring of water, pioneer a new improvement and innovations in our life of faith. As we experience many changes, I hope that we could become stronger for heavenly parents and for our victorious true parents. Thank you so much for the inspiration, everyone. Good evening. Kamsahamnida. Kapun kap. Sawadee. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much to our Reverend Ronnie Sudasta, our eyewitness. Again, that is not just only a reflection, but also at the same time an inspiration also, in addition to what we have heard from the best practices of our Honorable Wenceslao and Jassy Manabat. So thank you again, Reverend Ronnie. So this time again, we learn about why True Mother is smiling. It is because Asia Pacific is not just only for many young people, but because there are young people, young in heart, even though they are old in the age. And also, brothers and sisters, CheonBo families, do you want or do we want to live 100 years? What's the secret? Again, TM. No, that's why True Mother said that we have to do HTM because ikigai. We have to live with a purpose, something to live for, and mawai, people gathering and helping each other. So that's why I think that is the reason why True Mother wanted us to do HTM, for us to live longer. It is not a burden, but for us to continue to deepen our root and to plant more seeds for our future generations. So thank you again, Reverend Ronnie Sudasta, for that great inspiration again for this evening and also your reflection. Kamsahamnida. Thank you so much. And now let's move now to the closing remarks. As I've said, our President Masaichi Huri cannot join with us because they have also equally meeting also. They're having now is first time also to, I think, as the regional president of Asia Pacific this time, his first time to visit also Nepal. That's why he has a meeting with our leaders in Nepal. So with that, let's call now our Reverend Dr. Leo Halong to give us the closing remarks, our national leader of FFWP Philippines. Let's welcome him with our virtual clap.
Amy and Mrs. Shirley, Vergara. Good evening to all our beloved leaders and our CheonBo families, all our bus families and brothers and sisters. Thank you, Sir Ronnie, for your, I think, wonderful guidance and not only reflection today. It's truly inspiring. And of course, our Kuya Wensi and Ati Jassy Manabat. I think everybody in the Philippines knows how amazing faith they have to Heavenly Parent and true parents. So that's why these amazing results that they have now, I think, really inspired not only our country but the entire Asia Pacific. I hope their testimony also can be sent soon in a letter type. Already I sent 2 to President Hori, maybe already reached to True Mother. And actually, President Hori was very happy now to receive these testimonies. So he sent me a message that he's very happy today that he could receive many reports. I sent to him many continuous testimonies. So already 2. I think at the Grace Mayus couple I sent, and also the couple of Dr. Milad. Already I sent their testimonies and maybe already reached to True Mother. So I hope also that this wonderful testimony of our Kuya Wensi and Ati Jassy will be sent soon in a letter type with some few photos, and we could send to President Hori and then to our beloved True Mother. Today, actually, I just came back from Davao. A while ago, I was driving. I just arrived home now. I visited 2 regions in our country, Mindanao area, Cagayan de Oro and Davao. These are actually great potential areas in our country. Many of our leaders, our Ate Shirley, I think, long time in that area, and many of our elders, many were raised up in these places. But this time, as we are really moving forward and doing a lot of things, really, when President Hori toured around our country, especially NCR, he told me like why our centers are still like pioneering. And this time I went to these places. Also, we really don't have good churches in the capital area. That's why I really feel, this time, this era now, we have to really already show really our attendance also to true parents, and the level of the movement we have now. We have to elevate already also our movement, our thinking, and also I this time, as we are also trying to cope up with the expectation of Heavenly Parent and true parents, our region also centering in President Hori. So now we have to, in the center areas, we have to not only, shabby places, but this is also the time for us to show some, some place where we can really worship well, and our members could gather proud, or even our second generation, where we can also invite our VIPs, this kind of places. So we are checking, I share to our members, we need to have our church in the capital city, not only in the par areas, small area. That's why this time, actually, President Hori's wish in our country now, President Hori sent me a message, at least 5 big church, full, and then members are attending worship, because now we are in the era of active substantial attendance, meaning members should really attend worship sincerely every Sunday, and then they are offering their tithings and donations. President Hori's wish in our country is at least 5 major churches, big churches. But now we are organizing at least 1 region, 1 big church, and then it should be in the capital area. So that's why we are, merging. So we need to have really 1 big church where members gather, and really quite some dignified place, so that when our VIPs also wants to see our churches, our places of worship, it should be something that we can be proud of. Our second generations can be proud of. Our blessed families could be proud of. So, I really encourage, and then together with the Women's Federation at Grace, regional leader of Region 10 and also Region 11. So now they are trying to look for, these places, and then we would like to encourage our blessed families really now to really work together. And now the foundation of true parents is unimaginable already when you go to Korea. Even heads of states, even prime ministers and presidents, all whatever level of people, when they go there, they are all amazed with True Parents Foundation. So this is now time to inherit really from true parents. So in the Philippines, actually, we have some great foundation in the Philippines also. We are really grateful to all the missionaries, our elder members, our blessed families, who have laid the foundation that we could have, we could enjoy now. What we need to do now is to just, a little bit, organize and bring together these foundations so that we can show to our community and then we can have impact to our community. When I went to Mindanao, I met our Wanda's family there, the owner of a school, Mrs. Balili. Her husband just recently passed away. And then her husband, before going to the spiritual world, the husband became one of the eldest member, I think, 1980s. Now they have a school with 800 members. And then this coming September 19 will be the birthday of the husband. And then every birthday of the husband, it's a holiday in the school, and then all the employees are receiving full salary. But this is their tradition. So now I discussed with this wife, the owner of the school, is starting this coming birthday of the husband, we will start to educate all the employees of the school about the principle. And then we will going to bring YSP and all our organizations to educate. They have 800 students in the school. I was really amazed. So now, really, she was this wife. Actually, I shared everything about True Mother, what True Mother is doing now. She was telling us we can use her school now for Sunday service and all other activities she's offering now with her school. And then we will going to enter their YSP in order for us to slowly educate 800 students of the school. So really, these kind of things now are happening, and really with this great foundation. So in this region, so we are checking now where we can have really one big church there in that area, so that even our well-off blessed families, they can bring their VIPs to our center, where we can really show and be proud of these places. So actually, really many things are happening now, and I'm sure if we can really work together and really have this same mind and heart with our beloved True Mother's expectation. Now, True Mother wanted now, in short time, how can we really bring tremendous leap of our movement and truly, really bring about substantial national restoration, substantial church growth. So I believe with all the foundations that we have, if we really organize it well and really, strategically do things, then the community, thus our society, will going to see our foundations, how amazing already our blessed families are. And then they will going to see, and then we can really give great impact in our community. So now, that's also what President Song emphasized during the meeting. Really what True Mother now actually is really substantial result. This is what Mother now. And then also the quality of people. So this time, not only new members, but even our blessed families, how they are involving. That's why in the Philippines now, actually, we are really thinking, we have, like in the Philippines, we have actually around 700 members din po dito, of core members of our Philippine movement. So how to involve all our blessed families? Now the reality, just not so many are really doing witnessing. That's why also difficult to really bring about good result. But now how to really involve all our blessed families in this very urgent time? That's why True Mother said, let's really offer a lot of devotion through Chunchimon. So I'm really happy now in the Philippines, we are increasing now. So our wish and hope, all our regular members, all our members, core members will really attend and participate. And then they can really receive heaven's guidance. So this is really, we can bring about substantial really growth to our membership, even our core, centering on laying foundation, and slowly they were going to start to create small cells, as what Sir Ronnie have shared, and then ultimately invite new people. And then in the Philippines, I'm really thinking now we are in the 70-day condition again. Already we have passed around 2 weeks already. So in the Philippines, how to really involve more and more members. So if each one of our membership will invite at least maybe one person per month, if we have 700 core members in the Philippines, then we can have substantial 700 members that we can bring every month, substantially also. And then this will really keep our members active. When they started, everybody will really involved in witnessing. And then we can also have at the end of the month, we can really have substantial result. And actually it is possible. So centering on our 16 major churches now and our education centers in the Philippines, we will going to schedule continuous education at these weekends. And then the responsibility of those families and members is to just bring, anytime they have time, they can bring their relatives, their friends to come for orientation and lecture. So if each one of active members, core members plus families will bring at least one every month, we can have substantial number of members, new people to offer to our True Mother substantially. And at the same time, all members will be active, participating. And then we can really develop more. And really we can have substantial, really, church growth. So really now, the time has come. I really feel now, the time has come that we can really make what really True Mother is expecting from us with all the foundations that has been laid. So if everyone will think, how can I contribute? And really, we organize also in the church side. We continue to schedule orientations and workshops and seminars. All our blessed families will also be very encouraged to really bring their friends, their guests, their relatives, and then they will learn. And then in one month time, at least all our members can have new member to take care of. So they can also keep their life of faith, at the same time raise up new people to really become core and can contribute in this really call of True Mother in this time until we can accomplish substantial church growth and national restoration. So anyway, once again, with the work of our blessed families and CheonBo families in the Philippines, truly amazing. So I'm really grateful to Manabat tribe, especially Kuya Wensi and Ate Jassy. Their example is truly exemplary in our country. So I'm really grateful for your great example of faith and love to Heavenly Parent and True Parents. I'm sure when we really unite with our beloved True Mother, we offer our devotion and put our effort, we can really accomplish True Mother's expectation from our country. So once again, thank you so much po, Kuya Wensi and Ate Jassy, and all our beloved blessed families. Let's really move forward, centering on our beloved True Mother, and truly accomplish the greatest result in this golden era, in this golden time while True Mother is alive on earth. Thank you very much, and Heavenly Parent and True Parents, bless everyone, and victory po to all our CheonBo challengers also. 감사합니다.
Thank you so much to our Reverend Mayor Angelo P. Halog, our national leader in the Philippines. Thank you so much for your great job and hard work as you are visiting our centers, our major centers in the Philippines, trying to create big churches. And we look forward that we can really fulfill our goal of raising at least 21 big churches in the Philippines. So this time we can really feel that more brothers and sisters, when we have to do follow-up and education to all of them, then I think it's very, very possible, especially if all our CheonBo families, CheonBo victors will really move and work closely and united with our national leader, with all our brothers and sisters as a nation, then I think all these plans are going to be very possible. So thank you again, our national leader, Reverend Dr. Leo Angel P. Halog, for the closing remarks. So once again, thank you, and let us give again our gratitude for the closing remarks of national leader, Reverend Leo Angel P. Halog. So before we are going to give you the final news and announcement, we are going also to hear also best practices from other countries. So let's prepare ourselves that by October, we're going probably to hear from Thailand, from Nepal, and from Cambodia, and from Southeast Asia, from Asia Pacific, across Asia Pacific. We're going to listen also their best practices, their testimony, the best breakthrough in the coming weeks, that we are going to continue having this CheonBo Money Club every week. So with that, we would like to, before we finally close, we'd like to make a special announcement. These are very important announcement that we have to attend to. Number one is the tomorrow is a very important day. Please remember, every one of us, we would like to encourage you to please register and be a part of this historical, continuous 14th PCLC online fellowship. Together, stand together in spirit and truth, and that will be September 12, 2023, Tuesday. So please mark that in your calendar tomorrow. That will be 1 p.m. Bangkok time, 2 p.m. Manila time, and 4 p.m. Sydney time. So let's register together, all our CheonBo families, CheonBo victors, and brothers and sisters, and be a part of this gathering of our religious leaders. And also let's invite all our religious leaders to attend to this very important gathering. And so we're excited to extend this warm invitation to everyone for the upcoming 14th PCLC online fellowship that will be tomorrow. So this fellowship will be a time for us to again of the spiritual growth in connection centered on the theme stand together in the spirit and truth, inspired by the timeless wisdom of John 4:24, which reads, God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship in spirit and truth. So please don't forget to register and bring your guests, and let them register by clicking on the following link in this presentation. So let's continue to grow together in faith and understanding, and this fellowship inspire us to stand firm in the pursuit of meaningful and authentic relationship with our Creator. So don't forget, that will be 2 p.m. Manila time, 1 p.m. in Bangkok. So again, we're going also to have the 2-day Asia Pacific HD CheonBo special event on September 16 to 17, 2023, to be held at Viento de Mar, Bicol Region, Philippines. And this is an opportunity again for everyone to purify the mind, the body, and soul, especially all those who receive the special grace as CheonBo Holy Wine. So please take note that Philippine members nearby this venue can join on-site, and members throughout the Asia Pacific are encouraged to participate in the nearby church center or through online. For more information, please communicate to your national leader or national CheonBo staff. Thank you very much. And every night we have the Chongshimwon prayer vigil, and this is connected to the Chongshimwon Korea every Monday to Friday at 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Korean time. And let us all encourage all our blessed families and brothers and sisters to join at least once a week, or at least every Friday, where the whole world are joining together. And let us believe, and surely it will happen. And let us not miss this amazing grace heaven has given in this era through Chongshimwon. Through our devotion to the Chongshimwon, surely Heavenly Parents' wish, and through parents' wish, and our wishes will surely be realized. Aju. And for the 2020 CheonBo Continental Evaluation Schedule, as we have this meeting last Thursday, please take note, especially all our CheonBo candidates. We are scheduled to do the evaluation committee members to create their website account that is in the CheonBo management system, and that is CheonBo. So please, those who have not yet registered, please visit cheonbov.org for you to register. And then we're going to do the first and the second level evaluation for CheonBo candidates from September 15 to October 10. So I hope, even though we don't have CheonBo, the CheonBo recognition for the awarding for October, but we're encouraged to register and be evaluated until October 10. And our schedule for the next CheonBo victors to give their testimony and their breakthrough is also that will be our Honorable Sergio Digamo and Alma Digamo. That will be on September 25. And so this is the guidelines on how you have to make your testimonies. And also we are going also to send this to Thailand, to Nepal, and to Cambodia, and to other countries in Malaysia and Singapore also, for them to prepare for their schedule on how they have to make their testimony for this CheonBo Monday Club. So we look forward again to see all of you, especially tomorrow, our PCLC fellowship tomorrow. So thank you, and more power to our Heavenly Asia Pacific. And that is all for our news and announcement. And to finally close our program this evening, I would like to invite the couple of our Honorable Jerry and Emily Karali to lead us in the closing prayer.
Please join me in prayer. Good evening, Heavenly Father, our loving Heavenly Parents and true parents. As we gather here today with a shared mission and vision, we come before you with humble hearts and open spirits. We thank you for the opportunity to work towards the goal of creating a land of peace and harmony, where love and understanding prevail. We acknowledge that this mission is not easy, but with your grace and guidance, we believe it is possible. We ask for your blessing and wisdom as we strive to fulfill our purpose as blessed families and work towards this noble vision 2027 of your mother. Help us to remain steadfast in our commitment to promoting peace and harmony, both in our own lives and in the world around us. Grant us the strength to overcome obstacles and the patience to persevere in the face of adversity. May our efforts be a reflection of our divine love and may inspire and witness others to join us in this journey towards a better world. Vision 2027. Heavenly Father, we recognize that this is a monumental task, one that cannot achieve without your divine guidance and intervention. We humbly submit into your hands, acknowledging that it is only through your grace and the help of our ancestors and the 500 billion absolute good spirits that we can hope to accomplish it. May your love and peace fill our hearts and guide our actions each day in our witnessing towards Vision 2027. Help us to be beacons of light in a world often marred by conflict and discord. Let our mission serve as a testament of your grace and desire for all of humanity to live in unity, peace, and harmony. We entrust our mission and vision of True Mother to your loving care, and we pray that you will walk beside us every step of the way. I would like to report this in my name, Emiticar Jericho Raleigh, Central West Family. Amen.
Achu. Thank you so much, our Honorable Jerry and Emily Karali, for the closing prayer. So first, let us offer our sincere and deepest gratitude as we close our 81st special CheonBo meeting tonight to our Heavenly Parent and our true parents, Tunjin Champom and Kyumbe. And also let us express our gratitude to one another, to our couple, and to our brothers and sisters who are joining with us this evening. Thank you very much, our CheonBo victors, CheonBo families, brothers and sisters, for joining with us this evening. And we would like to invite everyone to please open your camera for our pictorial for our 81st special CheonBo family meeting. Today is September 11, 2023. So are we all ready? So let us everybody say Abu Ji.
Abu Ji.
Everybody say Omoni. Everybody say Sarangyo. And then everybody say victory for Vision 2025. Witnessing. So thank you so much again, CheonBo families, CheonBo brothers and sisters. So we'll see you on September 25 for the next CheonBo special meeting. Thank you and good night. God bless everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Kamsahamnida, Kapungka. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, brothers and sisters all over Asia Pacific, even from Africa, from Japan. Thank you, everyone. God bless. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone. Thank you, Dr. Rodachit, for joining with us.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kapungka.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Reverend Jimmy. Thank you so much. Reverend Kamon. Kapungka. Thank you. Reverend thank you so much.
Thank you, Kamsahamnida. See you again.
Thank you, everyone.
Hi, good to see you.
Also from Africa. Thank you, our sister Agnes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Hector.
감사합니다.
God bless. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Ati Jessie, Nancy, so please make your written testimony that this is going to be reported to our beloved true mother. Thank you. We'll see you.
Happy birthday, Kuya Jimmy.
Wow. Happy birthday to all
Kuya
our
Jimmy.
September celebrants.
Birthday po, Kuya Jimmy.
Oh, birthday,
Thank you so much. Happy birthday to everyone.
Happy birthday, Kuya.
Thank you. All your greetings. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Good evening, Africa.
Okay.